Hello, this is Dr. Stephen with OutClick. Today we are talking with Nicole Halliwell, who's going to tell us all about her show. Nicole, welcome. How are
Thank
you
you for having
doing?
me. I'm doing well. Thank you so
Where,
much for having me.
first of all, tell us, where are you?
I am at Bona Italian Restaurant in Wilton Manors, Florida, enjoying a delicious slice of pizza. We just finished filming our show, The Wig, our special political edition here with Chris Caputo for City Commissioner, and now I get to spend some time with you guys.
You had me on your show, so I wanted to say thank you for that. You were nice to me on your show, so I'm going to be nice to you on my show. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
You have a fabulous show coming up called Hocus Pocus Live. You've done it now for how many years?
This is our 8th year of the show, and it's so fabulous.
Tell us about the show. What can audiences expect when they come and see it?
Well, the best way to describe it is like watching your favorite Halloween movie live on stage. We are a live drag queen stage adaptation of the 1993 classic Halloween film. And it's like really living the experience right in front of your face versus sitting at home and watching it on the TV screen. And we've taken a lot of great time and care to recreate the film and all the classic scenes that people love to laugh, quote, and sing along with. And it's just a really fun experience.
Now, why did you choose to do the show during all of the COVID stuff going on? Why did you choose to do it?
Well, when we were looking at things back in August and September, we realized that everything for Halloween was going to get canceled. And just looking across the board, it's very apparent. Halloween Horror Nights, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, all these places that are typically doing humongous events have all shut it down until 2021, even right here in Wilton Manors for the Wicked Manors events. And that was something that I was worried about. I'm like, oh my God, we have nothing to do for Halloween. What could I do to make a safe and socially distanced event that would give everyone a chance to get out of the house, but not feel like they have to be pressured to be around large groups of people? So we found a way with our favorite theater called the Kelsey Theater in West Palm Beach to pull this show together in a safe, socially distanced, 30% capacity environment, which allows us to be able to properly space out seats in this massive space. And you can wear your mask the entire show so that you feel that you are not only safe, but socially distanced from others and still be able to get some Halloween fun out of it.
Halloween, as I've called it, is the gay high holy day. So I'm really excited that you've put this show together. I've heard so many great things about it. I know you're a lot of fun, so this show must be an absolute blast to work with. You have this fascination with Hocus Pocus. Tell me a little bit about, in your mind, why you have that fascination with this show, because you have really taken ownership of just it and just put a fabulous show together. Tell me about where you came from in mindset, Nicole.
Well, I know that Hocus Pocus is a Halloween classic for so many people, and it has been since 1993 when it came out. And for me, Hocus Pocus is synonymous with Halloween. Almost everywhere you go, it's that and The Nightmare Before Christmas. So I thought, how much fun would it be instead of just watching it on your TV at home if you could actually live this film? So I thought we got to put something together and see if we can make it work. And we actually started this show as just a little test run at a bar called Bill's Filling Station. It was a quick little 5-minute production, but the bar was nice enough to run an ad for us for the show. And we blinked and there was 400 people in the audience waiting to see this little 5-minute show. So I thought, oh my God, we've got something here. Clearly this is something people really want to see. So in turn, we just kept doing the show, and every year we kept growing it, making it bigger, and now here we are.
Now, which character do you play in the show?
I play Winifred Sanderson. I have
Okay.
done a Bette Midler impersonation for quite some time now, and I figured if I'm doing that, I might as well channel it into another one of her very much iconic characters. So I turned around and became Winifred and had a replica costume made and some very fantastic hair done by a great friend of mine, Justin Lohr, who runs a company called Tease and Flute. And I just kind of become the character, and it's a lot of fun.
And how appropriate, Bette Midler is such a gay icon as well. So you've merged all of these things together in a really fabulous show. And you get to play Bette Midler as another character. So how fun is that for the gay world to get to merge all of those fun things together?
It's a lot of fun. I'm very OCD when it comes to studying and learning a character and making it come to life. And for me, especially when I do something, I like to get all the details nailed down. So I grew up on Bette Midler, and I mean literally, like the earliest memories of movies I watched were like Beaches and so forth. So for me, I've been studying her for many years. So getting a chance to play her and then seeing the audience get excited and noticing all the little details that I put into the character, that's very rewarding for me.
Now, you mentioned Beaches. If someone were to ask me what's my favorite movie, it's Beaches. And the moment when the hearse drives away in the funeral is when I cry every time. And I think everyone should have to watch Beaches every year. It makes you appreciate life and the beauty of life and the beauty that we are created to have and how we should appreciate what we have. Not to sidetrack on your show, but
not at all. And the way they told the story of Beaches as well was very unique and intricate. And they did it from a perspective of real friends, and it seemed authentic. It didn't seem as if it was just like those typical storylines that they kind of forced down your throat. And I loved Bette in that movie as well as Barbara Hershey, and the dynamic between those two characters was very intense.
And how appropriate that we live here at a beach and we live near the beaches. The big question always that people go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, and Beaches is my favorite movie, and it's also what I call most of my friends. Hey, Beaches.
I always am going to ask you this. Have you got to meet any of the cast of the actual movie?
Yes, I have. I got to meet and chat with a couple different characters, and also I've had interaction with them on social media. It started with Kath and Najimy, which back when we first started the show, in I think it was 2012, 2013, I had posted videos, just small clips online, and she started commenting on some of the clips, and the comments were becoming more frequent, and then she started sending me messages through the DMs saying, we're happy to see what you've done. It was great. What a great interaction. I was supposed to meet her at a gala recently, about 2 years ago, that they were having locally in Fort Lauderdale, because she's out here quite a bit doing fundraising and helping with different community causes, and I couldn't get to her, unfortunately. But she did send me a personal video saying that she misses me and she wishes I was there. So that was a great experience to have a personal message before like cameo or anything from Kath and Najimy to me. I also had the same type of interaction with Doug Jones, who plays Billy Butcherson in the movie The Zombie. And he also was very complimentary of our show. And I also got some feedback from Kenny Ortega, which was the director of the original film. So that was a great experience for me overall.
I loved Kathy. I pronounce it Najimy, but you say it differently. I loved her in Sister Act and Pop Quiz. What cartoon voice does she play?
She plays Peg Hill on King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. A lot of people don't know that, and it's a grand revelation when they hear her voice and realize that's her on King of the Hill. When they hear that voice and see that her, because the two are so different, but she does an amazing job as that.
She does, yeah.
That's so great. Well, do you want to tell us where to get ticket information for this show?
Yes, the website is hocuspocuslive.net, and you can go on there right now and grab some tickets to the show.
All right.
If you use the coupon code SAVE10, so it's SAVE10, you get $10 off each ticket, and you can come enjoy the show at a discounted price. And it is going very fast. We're almost sold out on several of the shows, and it's going to go by pretty quickly. Oh, thank you. You got the coupon right there.
There we got the coupon code.
SAVE10, and you get $10 off each ticket at the checkout, and there's no limit to how many tickets you can purchase, so bring your family and friends. Every ticket sold helps to support the theater that is opening for the first time in 7 months, as well as supporting the entertainers that are part of the cast, which we have also been furloughed for quite some time. You can see some of the amazing people that are involved in the show there that play all the different characters in our show. So.
And the tickets, and where is the theater again? Tell us where the theater is, and maybe 5 seconds about the theater, because this is a cool little theater.
The Kelsey Theater is in West Palm Beach, Florida. It is a landmark theater for that area. It is one of those types of roadhouse theaters that hosts every type of act you can think of, from comedy to burlesque to live performances to drag shows. They do everything, and they're wonderful people over there, and they're so fantastic. I should also point out that it's actually 2 shows in one for the ticket price. You can see it right there. It says Wicked Villains pre-show. We have 4 of the amazing girls from Wilton Manors in our Queens cast: Sasha Lords, Kimberly Venom, Kat Wilderness, and Maya Iman LePage, and they're doing their renditions of Ursula, Cruella de Vil, the Wicked Queen, and Maleficent. So you get a nice, really exciting pre-show with them playing those awesome, iconic Disney characters, as well as following that Hocus Pocus. So you get 2 full shows in one.
Well, everything you do is hilarious and so well done. We have enjoyed watching your show on Facebook Live. There have been some great moments that your show has come on personally and just made me laugh. I tell everyone, buy a Chromecast, buy an Apple TV, put it up on the big screen and watch you on the big TV. I've had more blue hair and purple hair and everything in my bedroom than I ever dreamed possible. But you have kept the laughs going. We really appreciate what you've been doing to keep everybody laughing and going during a really difficult time. And you have turned your show into this newscast. It's just been absolutely phenomenal. So kudos to you for your work on your show.
Thank you very much. We try to do our best to give service to the community, especially when it comes down to keeping people informed. When they don't want to watch the news, we want to give you an outlet where you can still hear what's going on in the world, and we take the edge off of it by dressing so fabulous.
Yes. We have the website, hocuspocuslive.net, I believe is the right website for it.
Yep, that's the one.
Very good. Is there anything else we need to know about the show?
That it's a lot of fun, and it's definitely a great way to feel safe. I know there's a lot of people out there having parties, and it doesn't look exactly like the environment you want to be in without masks and so forth. So this is a masks mandatory show. You have to wear them from the second you walk in the building, and it's 30% capacity audience, and there's lots of room to spread out. So bring those people that you love that you would normally stay close with at home, and you can come out and have a nice, safe, socially distanced event. We also have a special gift for VIP seats. There's not many of those left, but if you get VIP, it's our front row seats. You get the first 2 rows. There's only about 20 seats per show that are VIP. You get an awesome Hocus Pocus gift pack, which includes a poster, a face mask, a Hocus Pocus wristband, and some great coupons from our sponsors, so you can visit some of the awesome people that are supporting our show and get some savings off of those as well.
And if there's space, like there says there is, you can probably even put your feet up if you want and kind of have a relaxing night.
I think so, yeah, because it's a nice distance between other seats and other rows. So we try to smush everybody away so that you can have lots of room to feel like you're not crowded.
You can finally have all that room at the theater you've always dreamed of having the whole row to yourself. Now you can actually go out and do it.
Yes.
Yes. Well, listen, we really thank you for joining us tonight on the program. We look forward to the show, and thank you so much for joining us. And get your tickets at hocuspocuslive.com.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. And thank you for what you and Outclick do for helping to support the girls in my shows every week. And we really very much appreciate you and what you do for our community.
We're glad to do it. Thank you. Have a good night.